Hi, I'm Lisa Bloom, and this is my book, Swagger, 10 Urgent Rules for Raising Boys in an Era of Failing Schools, Mass Joblessness, and Thug Culture. I wrote this book because I wrote a book last year about women and girls called Think, and as I went all over the country talking about women's issues, parents would approach me and say, "What about boys?" And I said, "What about boys?" Well, I started to look into the topic, maybe to write an article about it, and I was really shocked at what I found. And I kept researching. I traveled all over the country talking to boys and parents and librarians and administrators. And I reveal in the book what I found, that our culture is really hammering boys in a lot of ways. Boys are suspended, medicated, disciplined, and expelled in far greater numbers than girls, for example. They're dropping out of school in record number. 4 times as many young men are going to prison as when I was a kid. So the first half of the book is a wake-up call for parents about what's gone wrong in our culture for boys. And the second half of the book is the latest and best research as to what parents can do. Very practical tips to help your boy get back on track, get him reading, get him that attitude adjustment. I call the book Swagger not because it's a book about how to swagger, but because it's how to give him that attitude adjustment instead of the swagger attitude that so much of our culture is teaching him, to return him to an attitude of humility, to raise a young man who's not afraid to ask for help, who can be emotionally vulnerable, who can solve problems without violence, because I think we all want the best for our sons, and I wanted to provide that for parents. And my book is available everywhere at major bookstores, online, and my website, lisabloom.com, Lisabloom.com, has a free excerpt. So go on there, read the excerpt, and if you like it, you can get it just about anywhere. I'm also very active on Twitter, at Lisa Bloom, where I tweet obsessively about topics that are important to me. So I'd love to get your feedback on Twitter, and also on Facebook I have an author page.